And scene. As I'm sure you're all aware, that was a recreation from The Prisoner of Azkaban where Harry runs through the crowd of carol singers. Welcome back, or just welcome if you're new here. Yes, these are pajamas. I just made an executive decision on behalf of all of us that I would wear my pajamas, okay? Before I put on a stupid outfit and then I'm uncomfortable for the rest of the build. Now, let's get into it. I know that this is a controversial set. I am building the collector's edition Hogsmeade today. It's very expensive and the minifigs are house, to use the language of my people, Australian. I really did toss and turn on whether I should get it. I really like it. Ugh, why am I such a basic bitch? This is my only September set, so I decided to just go full send. So let's get into it. Now, yes, I showed up in my pajamas. That does not mean that I am in lazy mode. It's outfit time. I didn't want to just dress like I have a few times recently, accidentally just for winter, but this wouldn't be accidental because everyone's just dressed in winter clothes. Really boring and really hard to pick a cosplay. I have decided to go for a theme. The theme is shop owners. Great theme, Jay. Be nice. You're always all so horrible to me. I'm exhausted, guys. Okay, can you be nice for once? Day one, I have for you the owner of the 3 broomsticks, Madame Rosmerta. Serious question. Should this be my actual real life aesthetic? Because I am loving this outfit. I feel like I could work in a bar in the old timey-wimey time. Carrying some mead. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jay, you don't really look like Madame Rosmerta. First of all, shut up. Second of all, hear me out, all right? Hear me out. She has a long skirt. That's a very niche top. Can you see? It's like a weird. And it's got a wrap and a tie. Now I've pointed you to the fact that she's wearing this full-on animal skin vest. Very hard to recreate if you're a silly little girl like me who just grabs things from her wardrobe. I've brought out my trusty little vest again. The amount of times I've used this tiny vest is crazy. Look at us. Who would have thought? Not me. I did look for something brown that would work, but the cream, it's all I had. Remind me to invest in another type of vest. Oh. Tell me how often you accidentally rhyme vest with vest in a sentence. That was crazy. She's got a wild hair. I'm terrible at doing my hair. Luckily, my hair's a bit of a bird's nest anyway. But wait, I have a prop. Now you see it, don't you? And now I'm gonna recreate a scene for you. It would be a lot better if the ministry wasn't sending dementors into my pub every other night. Thank you. She doesn't do a whole lot apart from that. Sometimes I think that if I suddenly decided that I wanted to be a cool person, not happening anytime soon, I think we can all agree, that I should work in a pub. I'd probably wear this, and then that would make me way less cool because people would be like, why are you dressed up like an old-timey wench? Anyway, something to think about. All right, I'm going to open up the box and I will let you know what we have. Can someone please explain to me if they know what the point is of the new lift open boxes? I don't know why, but they annoy me so much. And then not only that, can you explain to me why there's a white box inside the big box with like the earlier bags? And that one also is a top opener. They're not even in order, so you have to pull. Sorry, very out of character for me to be annoyed about something. There is 30 bags. Let me tell you, I can't because the box, where is my phone? I'm having a terrible time. Where is my phone? It's here. This set is 3,228 pieces, 30 bags, 3 of these base plates. We have 3 instruction booklets. Yep. And a horse. You didn't see that coming. This is only my second Lego horse. I got my first one in the Shire. That sounded so cool. You see him? Please focus on the horse. We all need this. Oh my god, the stickers. Pray for me. Sticker page 1, sticker page 2, and sticker page 3. It is not a good day to have a sticker phobia. Lego, come on. it is finally time to get into the build. I'm obviously going to put on Prisoner of Azkaban the first time we get to see Hogsmeade. My wand is at the ready. Let's go. Day 2 of building. I don't want to toot my own horn, but also I famously do. Normally I allow like 10 bags of filming day. I did 20. Just let that sink in. I'll accept clapping and cheering and whooping. Basically, I'm amazing at Lego now. But what this does mean is we're only gonna get 2 outfits, and it's because I'm too talented. I do apologize, but also no, I don't. It's not my fault that I'm the best at Lego. You are getting the 2 wonderful women of Hogsmeade. It's the character you've all been waiting for ever since I started making videos. I'm Mrs. Flume. This is the dream, isn't it? We've all wanted this. She is barely in the movie. I'm very pleased with this sleeve situation. Can everyone say wow, Jay, wow, 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 wow. I'm quite pleased with this situation, but obviously wrong color. And I think that really does throw it off. Like, I'm too pink, aren't I? That's a really weird cardigan-y short sleeve shawl type thing. We all have one of those in the back of the closet. Respect the neck frills and the short sleeve. Just pretend it's a different color and it's got buttons. You know the drill. She does have a tiny little apron. I think she's wearing a pink skirt. Guys, it's so hard to tell. You can't see. There's no shot of her wearing anything else. She could just be wearing an apron for all we know, nothing else. Sorry, spoilers, but like they've given her purple pants. I don't think that's Mrs. Flume, to be honest with you. She doesn't give off purple pants as a vibe. She's got the most insane hair volume. My least favorite way to wear my hair is just back. So this is very triggering for me. Have a pea head and not the best hairline jeans. So this is not fun, but I'm doing it for you and I'm doing it for Mrs. Flume. Oh, shit. I've got props. I know you're already thinking it's perfect. You look fabulous. Thanks, guys. But look, wait, okay. baby. That's movie magic. Anyway, this is my fit. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Alright, this set is done. As you can see, we have some chimneys here. I do really like this. I definitely wish there were like another shop on each end just to make it like a full street, and I think especially because we had that other Hogsmeade set which has the 3 broomsticks and honeydukes, so I kind of feel like I've already like been there, done that, even though they are better and improved. I just wish there was like a little bit extra. A lot of the draw of this for me, normally when it's Christmas time I bring my Hogsmeade set out of my study and I put it as part of my Christmas Lego display. So this was like, the Christmas display is gonna go off this year. First off, we have the owl post. This spire up the top is really doing it for me. I love it. It says owl post up the top, and then we've got beautiful curved windows. And then the proper owl post sign, red door, few windows. What is this? What is it? The owls sit there? I truly have no idea. And then if we take a look on the inside, I love the top of this building. There's so many letters. It's just such a good amount of letters. It really makes it feel like a post office. I love the way they've stacked them in the shelf here in the little piles. I think it looks really great. Downstairs we have the till and an owl. We have a map, I guess, with owl flying locations. My one complaint, I think, which is obvious for this shop, is why is there only one owl? That does not make any sense. It's the owl post. Why is there one owl? I have for some reason always pronounced this as Dervish and Bangs. I think it's Dervish and Banshees? Obviously I read it for the first time and either read it wrong or just didn't understand how to say it. You've got the sign out the front. The way of doing the signs for this set was really interesting with the spoon pieces, some little windows up the top, and you've got the main sign above the door. If we look on the inside, on the wall down the bottom, we have a sneaker skirt poster. This little table here with who knows what. What is that? A little lamp up here, and then upstairs we've got some boxes and a cauldron and a cup at the back. Wow, I can't believe I have 2 complaints for the first 2 shops. It's just a tiny space with some things shoved in. If you didn't know what this was, you would have genuinely no idea what the shop was. No obvious anything. There's also no till. There's barely room for 1 minifig. This could have been a fun shop like the size of Zonko's, say, with lots of different fun magical things in it. Anyway, a bit disappointed about that. And then out the front here, you also have a little drinking trough, fountain trough thing. Moving on to the right, updated honeydukes. Beautiful curved windows. On the left here, we have the cutest little ice cream display. And then on the right, we have a chocolate fountain. You've got honeyduke signs up above, and then the main one above the door. And then up the top here, we have our honeydukes hanging sign. This really cute, what are these windows called? You guys know, don't you? I can't remember. If you look through the window, you can see a frog butt. Who wouldn't want that? And then up the very top here, we have 2 chimneys. Looks so kooky and interesting. Then if we go inside, I can't actually, I'll be honest with you, remember what the inside of my other one looks like. Might look the same. Maybe I like it more. I don't remember. I love this floor. It's such a striking feature. On the left wall, we have all these little pots. And then on the right here, we've got some stacked fizzing whiz-bees, also some fizzing whiz-bees. in the front here, and then some jars up the top with some sort of delicious something. I don't know what these little yellow signs are. I feel like I should know what they are, but I genuinely don't. Then we've got this box with a skull in it. I love this tiny scale to measure out the amount of lollies. Oh my god, it's adorable. You can also see much better the chocolate fountain and the little ice creamy window display. Oh my god, the ice creams, I cannot deal. Up the top here, is this a cage for the chocolate frog? Like, is he a really bad rebellious chocolate frog, so they've had to put him in the window and shut him in there? It's very intriguing. Flower, some taps, I guess, cup and a bottle, more skull, and then this little cauldron with some sort of potion brewing, a bunch more pots, which I love them, with the little caps on top, adorable. More self-baking flour, a little clock. Moving on to the middle, we have this very grand looking 3 broomsticks. These broom pieces are so cool. I love them. I love the entranceway. I think it's very cozy. And then all these freaking windows. They were really interesting to build. They have like these weird, like it pulls, anyway, really interesting. Out the front, we have this sign, points to either Hogwarts or the station, very cute. And on the right, we have this little jail door. Is that for people that have gotten too shit-faced? Put them away for a while, maybe. I love this part of the building that just like shoots up through the middle. And we have my favorite chimney style, so love that. Let us have a look inside the 3 broomsticks. Downstairs, love it. A 2-story room. I'm obsessed. I love the interior of this. Very cozy. Love all the brown and the warm tones. Kitchen area with a pumpkin and a cookie, a little frying pan, and the till over here, a little bowl. We've got a menu on the wall, pea soup, shepherd's pie, fish and chips. To the left here, we have a little bench seating space. I cannot tell you how much I love the cups with the liquid in them. This is obviously butterbeer with the frothy tops. We've got the butterbeer signs on the walls. And then it's just like really high ceilings. I love the chandeliers. They don't feel too fancy, like they very much feel like they are a kind of old-fashioned, old-timey, whiny, chandelier bar type chandeliers. I really like them. I think they add so much to this space, and how far they hang down. Oh, gorgeous. And then in the middle here, you've got a carpet and a really cute little fireplace. I love a fire, so if there's a fire, I'm normally happy. And up the top here on the left, we've got a little room with an armchair and a carpet. That armchair looks so cozy, with a little portrait above it. In the middle, we've got a little chair with a desk, a lamp. We have a toilet. I love that there's water in the toilet. Excellent. A little toilet roll on the side, a sink, which looks very cute with the tap above it. Then up above, I guess where she eats, little seat with a table, cup and a bowl. And then right up the top, this is where she drinks alone. Like, what is the point? Like, why is there nothing else in here? Make a storage place, put a few more bottles. To the next building on the right, the Hogshead, the famously dingy pub. Really love these columns here. It looks very cool. I like the point of difference to the other buildings. Little outpost post box. And up here we've got a lot of windows with snow on top, and then a chimney right at the top. Then if we look inside, we have our dingy little pub area down the bottom. I love how they created that Hogshead that's hanging above the bar. One seating spot, and then our little Ariana portrait. A little carpeted area with some chairs, a Dumbledore's army list with a little quill. I love this room. It's very dark, but it feels very cozy. Upstairs we have Aberforth's ginormous bed and then a tiny table and a lamp. Still moving on. Scriven shaft. Scriven Shaft's Quill Shop. Another really tiny squeezed in shop. I feel like it's okay for this one because how much stuff you're going to be able to put in there. I love the blue for the sign. We've got the main sign up here. Again with that weird spoon hanging thing. Some windows, main sign up the top door. And then out the front also we have this Sirius poster hanging here. We have this poster here. I guess it's not a poster, but it's where you can test your quill. Someone's written Slytherin rules. Classic Slytherin. Little quill pots lined up and a little lamp, and then up the top we have a typewriter, 2 little boxes with another quill on top. I really like this space. I think it's cute and I think they did a good job with the space that they had. The last building, Zonko's Joke Shop. Very cute. I love the chimney on this is dead center. I think it looks just really cute. I love the red. Got lots of windows going on here. A little sign up the top that says tricks and jokes, and then we've got jokes and tricks, Zonko's, toys and games. And in the windows you can see a little person. and a box and then another skull. They really said, let's put skulls in this set and sent it, didn't they? Let us have a look inside. I feel like they could have done more with the interior of this. Again, we've got this floor pattern that I really love. On the right, we've got a box of dung bombs and then a pumpkin up here. Got a little toy car that you can wind up. Flamingo flame. Do not know what that is, but I love the colors. On the right, we have hiccup sweets. And then on the right here, we've got some stacked things. I feel like there could be something in the middle of the floor here. And then at the top here, we've just like not got a lot going on. Nose biting teacup, really cute. I like that. I love these lamps on the side. And then we just have a till and a frog. The joke shop should be exciting. There should be too much going on. You don't want too little going on in a joke shop. You want too much going on. I'm kind of disappointed with this space. I love the bottom. I do think they could have displays in the middle. The top, it's boring. I love the teacup display. Why is there nothing else in there? I don't think I've ever complained about a set so much in my life. I feel like there is like a decent amount to complain about with this set. Obviously the price. I feel like there should be 2 more shops, definitely. Some of the interiors are very lacking, and in a minute we will get to the minifigs. Obviously, if they wanted to release some separate buildings that I could shove on the end, so it's a bit more like, whoa, then I would not say no. Like, I wouldn't say no to that. But enough about the street. Let's look at the minifigs. Professor Slughorn, sure, why not? I love his little suit. It's got a little vest going on. He's cute. Draco, but he's just in his black suit. He wouldn't wear a black suit in the snow. So yeah, that's kind of boring. McGonagall, where is her cutie little winter outfit? She would not be wearing just her dress in the snow. It doesn't make any sense. It feels really weird complaining, but I'm kind of enjoying it. It's giving me a bit of a high. Harry, he looks so boring. I'm trying to remember what he wears in like anything, but I can't. But this is just really boring to me. I want him to have a beanie. Does he ever wear a beanie? Aberforth. Why is he wearing like bright purple? Famously not like Dumbledore. This is a Dumbledore outfit. It just looks like Dumbledore. He owns the freaking Hogshead, the dingiest place in town, and you're telling me he's turning up to the pub in bright purple? And we have Ron in his cutie little winter outfit. I'm not mad at this because he looks cozy. He looks like he's off to the snow, and I respect that. I love the beanie piece with the hair sticking out. Gloves, excellent. Then we have our girl Hermione. Again, she looks cozy, so I'm okay with it. Do wish she was wearing a beanie. She's got a scarf. Would have been cool with a proper scarf piece, but I know the hair gets in the way. Little gloves, adorable. I don't even feel like I need to talk about this minifig because I feel like it's famously bad. Cornelius Fudge? It's a terrible minifig. Why is he so young? Why is there no distinguishing features? This could be anyone. It's not even worth my time. Moving on. Katie Bell, when she's being cursed, love that for her. She's got this little piece holding her up so she looks like she's suspended in the air. Her hairpiece is so cool. Also so funny that when you turn her head around, she's just smiling. You can have normal Katie Bell, but with this hairpiece, it's kind of funny. Like, wow, girl, are you in a shampoo ad? Maybe. We have this Zonko's employee. She's got a skirt piece. She's got an adorable vest on with a big bow on the front. I love her. I don't even know who she is, but I want to. Like, what's your name? Oh, I want to know all about her. Mrs. Flume with her purple pants. She's got a cute little outfit on. I don't know why it's purple because in the movie it's dusty pink. She looks like she works in a lolly shop and I love her. Good job, babe. We have Madame Rosmerta. She's got a skirt piece and then this freaking vest that I could not recreate. I didn't know they had the minifig holding hammer when I used a hammer as my prop, so that's funny. And her lovely hairpiece. I love her. Last of all, not a minifig, but like the best thing about this set, we get a little horsey. He is white and glorious, and it comes with this little sleigh, cart, wait, carriage. It's got the snakes here, and you can take that off if you want and give the horse its spine back. It adds such a wintry, cozy feel to it, and it's gonna look so cute at Christmas, and I'm so excited. So this is the set all together. 7 shops, 12 minifigs, and a horse. Now, obviously, I've had a lot of negative things to say about this set, but I do really like it. It's very expensive. If you're not like unhealthily obsessed with Lego, I wouldn't, unless you're rich, then just obviously buy it. Again, I'm really excited to have it out at Christmas, even though it has a few letdowns. I do really like it. It's not perfect, but very cool, and I really enjoyed it. So that is all from me for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I can't believe this is my only September set. That feels so bizarre. What am I gonna do next week? Guess you'll have to come back and find out. Let me know what September sets you got. Feel free to come back next week or watch some of my old videos. Hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you soon.